We have nothing. My parents came back and the house was not there anymore. It was a parking lot. My father actually paid the mortgage until he ran out of money in camp. So the bank foreclosed on it.
Alright, what's up guys? Today we're in Long Beach, California. We're headed to my uncle's lawnmower shop. My uncle's in his 80s. He was raised in a World War II concentration camp. I wanted to go interview him. He's been in and out of the hospital, and I think he's got a lot of wisdom. He's lived through a lot. There's a couple reasons why I'm doing this. Selfishly, I want to hear his stories. I want to document them for my family. Also, my pops passed away a couple years ago. I didn't get a chance to document any of his stories. If you guys are familiar with Asian culture, you know that the oldest boy holds a lot of responsibility, and that's what my uncle is. He's from a family of 6 kids. My uncle's an engineer. My uncle's been in the military, and he's really held it down for the Japanese community in Los Angeles and specifically Long Beach. So I wanted to go ask him some questions, pick his brain, and really try to get some insight from somebody who's experienced a lot in life. Come along as I document my uncle. We are at the Hara lawnmower shop in Long Beach, California. This is kind of a hub for my family, all my uncles, aunts, cousins. It's kind of been like the meeting spot where everybody can kind of come together. My uncle builds taiko drums. He built the taiko community here in Long Beach. They're crazy fishermen. He's got freezers on freezers full of fish. We're gonna go check it out.
Cuz, how are you?
What's up? Hi, Auntie. What's going on? What's going on?
Greasy hands.
Oh, greasy hands. Working on the machine. Here, come here. Come here. Hey, what's going on? How's it going?
Okay.
Ready to get interviewed?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever he says. How long have you had the shop?
1966. We're down the street a little bit and we ran out of room, so we move up here. This is our welding equipment. We do repairs on these tables, which keeps us from lifting them up. We have they're hydraulic.
Did you build all the hydraulics?
Yeah. So we don't have to carry the lawnmowers and lift them up on the table. We have a table and it revolves all the way around. Yeah, there's a lot of memories from the ones that other people can't fix, and we end up fixing it. That's an art. And some are just so easy, you just feel bad charging them. Just try to help the people. It's a business. Machinery keeps changing. The battery lawnmowers is the future. That'll have an effect in our business. These are the ones that wait to be repaired, and then we have storage over there. We have these containers, a lot of the flammable things in there and things like that. Yeah, we were in the concentration camp, and I was 1 year old actually. We were in Idaho. We were there for 5 years, and then when we left, that was the hardest, because you go back to your neighborhood, they don't want us there. My mother was pregnant when they went into camp, and so she was born in camp, and so was my brother. I have 2 other brothers that were born out of camp, and my sister, another sister. I have 2 sisters. We couldn't find any place to live. They don't want us in the neighborhood, and racial slur all that. We ended up in this black area, and this lady was really good. She's a realtor, and she said, I don't have a place to live right now. I don't have any rentals or any place to buy. But she said, you could live in my garage. My father said, okay. And that afternoon, she's stretching this electric cord across the backyard, so we had lights. And it was a dirt floor. It didn't have any kitchen. It didn't have, and also a bathroom. Her patio had a bathroom. she really took care of us. And then we found a place to live. 5 years in camp, especially Idaho. It got so cold in the wintertime, and the buildings, they did it in 6 months. And so the wood wasn't really cured. And when it started to get hot, the wood would shrink, especially in the floor. And that bugs would come out. The centipedes and the scorpions, and most of the ladies, and they would get some kind of, like the newspaper or something, and put it in those cracks. 4 families in one barrack and no walls, so they would hang some blankets on the from the wall down, so we had a little privacy. I don't know if I could do it. My father and mother, they did so much. I said I couldn't do what they did. Being in camp and come back, you lost everything. We have nothing. My parents came back and the house was not there anymore. It was a parking lot. My father actually paid the mortgage until he ran out of money in camp. So the bank foreclosed on it and resold it. So my father's not mad at the bank. The bank treated him really bad when he went in there. There's a word in Japanese called shogunai. It means like you can't be helped, and improve on it. There was a slogan about, we're doing this for the kids. A lot of them started working real hard for the kids and for the young generation. And still to the day, they still use that saying is for the kids. For hobby, I do woodworking. What I do is I made a lot of taikos, which is a Japanese type of drum. These are all the taikos I made. And that big one over there, I made it.
How did you get into making the taiko drums?
I saw a group from Japan. They were so popular and the rhythm was not, I talked to a few people and they said, yeah, let's get into it. We'll learn how to do it. I asked a lot of people how they make it, and actually I made it using their ideas plus mine, and it came out a lot nicer. Right now I just have my students teaching. I could sit back and watch them. This taiko is a real taiko from Japan. This is just one piece of wood. They take a tree and they hollow out the inside. But to find a tree this big, it has to be 100 years old. It takes 4 years to make one. They want to soak it, this solution, after they hollowed out the basic taiko. We make them out of wine barrels, and I had a workshop that I did a couple of years ago, and I had people from Japan come over, and they said, you make the most beautiful barrel drums. He said, they're so beautiful, we have to start studying how you do it so we can start making barrel drums, because we're having so much political problem cutting down the trees and things.
In 1990s, there's no internet. How did you learn how to make the drum?
There was a couple of people that were making them, and so I went over there and I watched how they do it. I used their ideas, plus I came up with my own. Now they're copying me. I will help them. It's not a job, it's just a hobby. After all these years I've been doing it, I have not got the sound that they do in Japan. It's completely different, and it has a nicer sound, but we're pretty close.
What are the keys to feeling young, moving, the brain, your brain still works great?
Exercise your brain, exercise your physical, and then try to work harder to make it even better. Yeah, I noticed that after I got out of the hospital, I forgot a lot of things. I'm exercising. Actually, I forgot how to write. I'm practicing like I did in elementary school, and I'm trying to improve it every day. My other hobby is making fishing lures. come right from the foundry, rough, and then I have to, clean that all up. And then I take them over here, and this is where we paint them, because all the fishing lures, they want different colors, and this one here is what they call glow in the dark. This outside here will glow. They go down, it gets darker and darker. So if you put the glow in the dark, the fish will see it. There's a few of them that we painted.
When you find a hobby, you can't just fish.
Yeah.
You can't just play taiko. You have to figure out how
Exactly.
to make something, how to be involved in the community.
Yeah, I studied that, how they make fishing poles and things. When I'm on the boat, I could just see which ones are mine and which one the others fishermen's are. And if you look, we have our family crests on all my fishing poles. When I do something, I'll go overboard, but I like to learn how to do it and things like that.
What do you think people are going to remember you for? What do you want people to remember you for?
One thing is try to be honest. Show an example of what should be done or what shouldn't be done. Because I know my father and mother gave us that, especially when we came out of camp. We were getting rocks thrown at us, dirty names and things like that, and not making it even worse than this is. And then show them the things I was doing, making fishing lures and fishing poles, and I gave people some of the things that I made, and they go, wow, that is so beautiful. How'd you do it? That's a good question. I just did it. But I try to do the best I can, and those are the things I want to be. But the main thing is I want to show an example how to do it right.
What is this? This is a Minidoka historic site. Camp Minidoka is they call it internment camp, but it's really a concentration camp.
Yeah.
The national park is trying to get rid of Camp Minidoka. They don't want the history to live on. They want to hide the history that they put 110,000 people, incarcerated them for being Japanese American. But yeah, I encourage all you guys to go do more research on the Japanese concentration camps of World War II. But, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. I just wanted to make sure we had it, but if I turn it into anything cool,
all right.
I appreciate anybody checking it out.